Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Shobo. Today is Wednesday, December 30th, 2020. I am, of course, being joined by the prettiest of dollies. Yes, that's my pretty girl, sleeping right on the back of the chair today. She looks more brown than gray with my current settings, but she is more gray than brown. I also have an Ollie sleeping on the desk next to me. He's too comfy. I'm not going to lift him up right yet. It is the turn of the hour, which means that I have reviews to do before we begin. So what I'm going to do is we're gonna go over here right at the start. We're gonna do display capture. This is Wanikani, which is a tool to help learn Japanese kanji, as well as the vocabulary that uses the kanji. And I have a lifetime subscription to this service. Just so that we're aware. In 2017, I was around level 18 in this program, and I put myself on vacation mode. Last week, I decided, you know what, I think I'm okay with coming back to it, but I'm going to reset my progress back to level 1. I've got loads of user scripts. Yeah, been a while since you've seen their site. Yeah, I've got a bunch of scripts to change the color of the site, as well as add this reviews timeline. I've got 11 active scripts on this site running, giving the level progress, scores, numbers. There's a open framework that exists, a lesson cap that I'm using now, and progress stuff to add this graph here that shows when we have the various reviews, that I can actually set how much time is on this graph, just to get a better idea. Can set the style of the bars to what level it's at, or what the review count is, or what the type of item is, whether it's a radical, an actual kanji, or a vocabulary. And yeah, I reset to level 1, even though I sort of already had most of the level 1 stuff burned by that time. For reference, in order to not see an item for review again, ever, it takes how many months? 4 or 5-ish months to not see an item again. There's like a 3-month gap at the last step, a 1-month gap at the second to last step before you see the review again. So, yeah, there's a fair amount of time to burn stuff, and I had stuff that was burned, and I just wiped the slate completely clean for this. So, I have 4 reviews. 4 whole reviews. Let's not screw this up on the reviews. Noboru to climb. This one's Ue, or up, above, rise. Ageru. Agaru to You always forget which one. This one is to raise something else. No, to rise. See, I always to. What did it just say? Rise, and then this one's to raise. There's a difference between the two. I'm gonna see those many times. Many times. It's the same with the to lower or to get lower. One applies to you performing an action that's yourself the action, and one performing the action on something else. So yeah, stuff, things. It's gonna do its magic over time, and we're going to play Satisfactory at this point. Yeah. Yeah, transitive, intransitive. Ah, boy. I have to relearn a lot of that again because it's been a couple of years and I haven't really looked at Japanese. I've got several textbooks hidden behind a wall of boxes behind me. Several textbooks. I've got a few books for kanji. I've got like a complete kanji book that's like yay thick of all of the things. The vast majority of all of the things. I've got Japanese from 0, levels 1 through 4. I don't have 5 because I never got through 4, as well as their kanji book and all that other stuff. And I have the Genki level 1 and 2 with the workbooks at level 1 and 2 and the answer guide. And a couple of other things. I've got lots of stuff to learn Japanese. I just haven't looked at it in 2 years. Plus, over 2 years. I think it's about time to get back to looking at it again. And I've started with Wanikani because that's the one thing that I have that I had paid for a lifetime subscription of during a holiday sale. I think that was a holiday sale all the way back in like 2016 or 2015. This is not the first time I've reset my progress, by the way, because I couldn't keep up with all of the reviews that happen with Wanikani. For those who don't know, it's a spaced repetition method of teaching the various thingies. It's sort of like flashcards where you learn a meaning of a kanji as well as the reading of the kanji, both what it means in English as well as what it reads as in Japanese through the various readings of it. There's more than one for most of them. Some have up to like 5 or 6 different readings, ways of saying the same thing. It's glorious. But it's all the same kanji. As was just evidenced with that review with 4 different vocabulary words. You had ue for above, you had a for ageru and agaru, transitive, intransitive of rising or raising, and then you had to climb, which was noboru, where it ended up being nobo, a, and ue for the same kanji. Apparently, I have actually looked this up. If you are insane and you do all of your lessons and all of your reviews at any period of time, the point in which the reviews maximize per day, which is several hundred reviews per day, is around the level 25, 6, 7 to 30 range, I think. There's like 60 levels, by the way, in Wanikani. It slowly builds up the number of reviews that you have per day, slowly, quote unquote, to an eventual peak, and then as you start getting burn reviews that you'll never see again, as you start whittling away at those, it does eventually start to decline in the total number of remaining reviews. It just takes a really long time, and that peak is really, really tall. Which is why they now say, hey, you should probably not do all of your lessons at any given time. You should probably hold off on lessons. Theoretically, you could finish the entirety of Wanikani. Did I ever use Kaniwani? I have looked at it. It's not something that I got into much. And then that site, if I'm remembering correctly, was finished, and they started charging to use it. I used it before it was finished, really. It is the reverse of Wanikani. It, to help you learn the alternatives. Kaniwani is, English to Japanese quiz app, as opposed to Japanese to English. Next review now. My API key is invalid. Yay! It connects to Wanikani, and it gives you all of your lessons and reviews that you have active, just in the reverse. I thought they set it to charge. This looks completely different, actually. Yeah, they changed this a lot. Starts at your current level, follows Wanikani. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I might be thinking of something else. Yes, I am thinking of something else. I'm thinking of a separate thing that started up that was giving you, that was grammar. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the grammar app that was developed. That's what I'm thinking of. It was the grammar one. I forget the name. It was based off of the word for grammar. Bunko? Japanese grammar. SRS. Bumpro! That's the one I was thinking of. Bumpro.jp. That's the one that, when it finished, started charging monthly for it. That I had tried out briefly. They separate grammar by JLPT level. Hello, welcome. I'm just walking around having a conversation about this website called Wanikani. That's a Japanese kanji learning site. Because I just did my reviews at the turn of the hour. Got one wrong out of 4. Great. Technically 1 out of 8, but whatever. Because they test English meaning as well as the Japanese reading based off of what type of word it's looking for. And I always mix up transitive versus intransitive. That's just gonna happen all the freaking time. Whether it's you physically doing an action for yourself, either going up or going down, or you performing the action on something else to raise an object or lower an object, like raising my cup and lowering my cup versus standing up and sitting down. Anyway, we need to do manufacturing. Like, that's the next step. Last time I did that behemoth of a floating architecture that we were just at, that great big thing with all that belt. Yeah, we did that last time. Oh yes, and then it was mentioned whether or not I've done the Kaniwani, which is the opposite of Wanikani. Briefly, I had tried, but it is a bit much. It's like, yes, let's take my hundreds of reviews by the time I'm in my mid-teens of levels of Wanikani. Let's take my hundreds of reviews and then double that. That's what Kaniwani will do for you by making you do the reverse. Yeah, that's stuff coming in right down there. I need to delete all of this platform, probably, he says, and then he'll probably rebuild it again. So that's just how things work. Right down here, we have plastic and rubber filling a couple of containers. Why? Because I need rubber and plastic. Duh. I need plastic in order to actually make manufactories, so I wanted to not have to walk all the way out there where my production of plastic and rubber is, where my oil is, 4 entire oil patches out there. So, yeah, I brought it just a little bit closer on an elevated platform. Because we need stuff. We need stuff and things. Technically Fixmas is still going on, but I haven't really played the game much, so I haven't accrued all that many star toppers. We still need to accrue the 500 star toppers that we need to actually get the last tech for the tree, to finish the tree. And there's all that wonderful stuff out there, making the star toppers at about 1/2 of 1 per second. Per second? Per minute. I wish it was per second. Oh my god. Imagine this times 60. Yeah, that's a bit much. We have 167 of 500. And is this at 100%? Yes, it is. Meaning that this is going to make a few. 1/2 of 1 per minute. Yeah. Many, many hours later, we will be able to actually take that tech. Many streams later, maybe before the end of the event, we might be able to see the completed tree. Not like it matters much, considering Christmas is already done and gone. But this is Fixmas. It's totally unrelated. Totally unrelated. Anyway, this building. Yeah. Also, Dolly. Hi, my baby. That's my Dolly. That's a sweetheart. My baby kitten. Yes. Baby 9-month-old kitten. 9, I think. Was it March or April? I think it's March 15th is their birthday. So, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 9.5 months at this point. So, we need to make heavy modular frames. Why do we need heavy modular frames? Because that's the last item I need to actually make more manufactories, because we need to make more manufactories in order to, you know, be able to make computers and crystal oscillators and these stupid thingies down here, these modular engines which need smart plating again, and these adaptive control units which will need the automated wiring again. Guess what I don't have being made right now in any build in my entire base? Both of those things. Both of those things. So, oh yes, and then we'll need circuit boards, which is going to be a plastic consumer. As well as more copper sheets. Great. Great. And we need to maintain our heavy modular frame production for that. And we need to make computers, which are going to use even more of the circuit boards. Wonderful. And even more plastic, as well as copper and iron in the form of the cable and the screws. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I've got motors being made. I've got rubber. I just need the iron and copper for the smart plating, and I will be good. Yeah, we need to make builds for the things. Now, where do I want to do this with these heavy modular frames? So at this point, do I have space? I should. I'm going to take this down because, well, oddly enough, the building that makes the heavy modular frames requires heavy modular frames because that was such a great idea on the developer's part. Ugh. Yes, let's in a phase of the game all about automation, let's require the player to handcraft some heavy modular frames in order to actually make the heavy modular frames. Such a fantastic design decision. So 2 out of the however many components are actually being made over there with steel, and since I have iron and copper over here, I may as well set up the manufactory out this way. Hi, you're stretching. You're stretching and getting your back paw on my back. Hi. Hello, my baby. I need some concrete. I need a little concrete. Speaking of which, there's concrete out there. One of these days, I'm also going to go and explore the map and grab hard drives. That would be ideal. Theoretically, there should be enough hard drives to get all the alternate recipes, right? Right? There's theoretically enough hard drives for every alternate recipe, if I'm not mistaken. I hope there better be. There better be. I need these. I need these. I need more of those. I apparently had 0. Great. Concrete. Hi. More. What can I get rid of? These. I don't need these. I don't need presents. I'm making loads of presents. I'm making an entire Mark III belt worth of presents. 270 per minute. I don't need presents. Taking up inventory. I just rammed right into this without actually grabbing on. Like, what is this? What is this nonsense? So the idea is to build out an additional set of platform, probably filling in the entirety of this gap as best as possible. Granted, because I need a hole for conveyors. By the way, there's totally a mod that adds in foundation with holes for lifts. Totally adds in foundation with holes for lifts. You know what, I'm going to take a thingy. Store as much as I can in thingy. Probably just should have put a freaking storage container down. Be like, hey, take what? Really? Good to know. There you go. That's better. So, why? Why is a tiny box capable of storing an extra slot of inventory compared to a giant ass container that has the conveyor belt inputs on it? Could someone please explain why this little ass box has an extra inventory space compared to the gigantic storage container that is literally 30 to 40 times its size? Like, that is just, no. No. Not even a good thing in the slightest. Oh yeah, we're gonna get our milestone eventually once I get through all of this build here for the making of the manufactories. Once we get into the computers, that's gonna be fun. I haven't even looked at the other thingies yet. That should be all the way over there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the end, and we're going to build the other way. I don't know where the clearance is on that. Doink. Such a good mod. Such a good, wonderful mod, that mod. Smart. It's so smart. It's so smart. I love you, Smart. Smart is awesome. I call it Smart because, well, Simpsons. SMRT. Homer B. Smart. Okay, now I know that I can do this. I can do 1, 2. Of course it is. Of course it's marring. Excuse me, but no. Of course it would mess up 2 of the thingies. You're stretching? You're stretching? Yes, my baby. That's my sweet dolly. My sweet dolly. What happened to your brother? He left. Your brother left. I can't believe I had enough concrete to do this whole thing. From 1 inventory worth. Wow. Yes, I do have area actions. That is one thing I guess I'll have to note every single stream from here on out. Yes, I have area actions, and no, I'm not using it without the expenditures associated with it. I am absolutely only using it with the option for expenditure enabled. I'm not using it to cheat my way. Oh, speaking of the Ollie. Hi. Where's Ollie? Where's brother? Come on. Come on, brother. Brother Ollie. Da-ba. Da-ba-da. Hi. Please don't steal my mic thingy again. The cover. The sock. Hello. How's that boy? How's a pretty boy? Show that pretty face. Please. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Is that yours? You've got your hooks in my mic. You've got your hooks in my mic now. Are you gonna bite? Are you gonna bite? Is that yours? Is that your microphone? Oh, now you're grooming. Hi. Hello, my boy. What are you doing? Daba? Mau. Daba. Get unhook. Unhook. Ba. Da. Ba da. Ah. Hi. Yes, you're looking. You're looking at it. He's staring. Hi. Daba. Da boy. Da boy. Yes. He's got the stuff that gives you cat scratch. He carries that disease, we found out. He's carrying the bacteria. He be full of bacteria. Dolly probably as well. That gives cat scratch to people. Yes, as in that song, Cat Scratch Fever, that exact thing. Maybe I want to have some of this. We shall see. Ah! Space! Flat space to build with. Gosh, I hope people enjoyed the kitten as much as I do. Cough. 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 Alright, I need to make stuff. We're going to have one manufacturer. Just one. Where? I don't freaking know. Somewhere. Game almost looks like it's running it faster than 60 frames. I'm sort of questioning. It's supposed to only be 60, because I set it to cap at 60. Since apparently my PC can't quite handle streaming at 1080p 60 frames per second at my bitrate of 8,000 kilobits. It apparently has a hard time trying to run this game with an uncapped frame rate while also streaming. Let alone a 120 frame rate. Is that even... I think ish. Decent enough. It can't even do 120. I'm very sad. So there's my motors. That'll get used for whatever. This, I guess. For now, though, heavy modular frames. The heaviest. 200 screws? $200 screws. That's a few. 10 industrial beams. 30 steel pipes. Am I even remotely close to that? I have 6. Yeah, I am making more. So I'm making 37? Like, if I put a thing in here, could I get you to 10? Maybe? I would need 2 power cores, or shards, or whatever the heck they're called. But that's gonna be more than 37. I think greater than 0 is going to be the plan. Just more than 0. I'm gonna move this a little bit further out. Let's have a look-see at this. I'm able to... I can hold H, by the way, and it does exactly that. I want to move you... like, a couple of tiles. It's... like, there, but am I still... centered? Nah. Oh, God, no. Uh. Hmm. Okay. One whole tile. More, please. It's not going to be elegant. There's going to be... So, the game has these 1x1s, 1x1 tiles. That's 1, 2, 3, and the other side was 2. Yeah, so you see how there's, like, there's 3 squares of distance, effectively, there, and there's 2 here. 2 ticks that I can move this forward and backwards with, and this, I think, is 3. If I move it to... let's have a look. If I align to... Oh, gosh. Yeah. So, now that's 2, and now that's 3. So it's just not going to be elegant, ever, on its positioning. It is even on the left and right, so this thing can be pretty elegantly set up with a 1 gap, 1 foundation gap between each one. I'm pretty sure Smart Mod would be able to get this on a good line. It's just getting the position here that's gonna always be a little bit off kilter. And of all the things to have the spacing for, or of the one to have the extra spacing, probably on this side would be the one to have the extra spacing. I don't have the extra spacing on this side, particularly because lifts. Lifts are a thing. Lifts are the only way we're going to be dealing with this. You need to make heavy modular frames. You're probably only gonna make 1 per minute. Just gonna throw that out there. Not even 1 per minute. And I need the entire infrastructure for the stuffs and things. Let's get a... Can I fit a splitter? Yes, I can. Wow, okay. Well, that's nice. Is that even straight coming out of you? No. No, it's not. Why? Reasons. Anyway, we need to go all the way out. Ta-da! Could you, please go straight? Like, which one is straight? I don't know. Like, why? I'm holding control, and it, like, wants to do weird things. Like, it can still go side to side. Like, no? Please stop? That was too long. Better. Oh boy. So, I need spacing. I don't really need splitters, though. If I'm only gonna have this one here. That's one. That's two. What even am I doing? That's one. That was two. Here. And that's four. Why 2 ticks on each level? Because that is exactly what corresponds to these guys. These poles, 2 stacks of the pole aligns evenly with that. 3 stacks with that, and 4 stacks with that. Ta-da! Do I want those like that? Nah. No, if anything, I want, right angles. If anything, I want right angles. And if I'm gonna bring stuff in... like so... good enough. It needs to be I want it centered. I want this centered, so that's gonna be that. That's too ugly, no. There you go. Excuse me. Da-da! Now, unfortunately, the last one, there is no lift that can give you the first thingy here. It has to go down. Almost like so, or be built in line. But, you know what? We're gonna... That was off. Hello, Abe. Welcome to the shenaniganry. That is Belt Central. Now, just imagine an array that looks like that's several manufacturers where each one has splitters instead of these right angle thingies. And that's how you do manufacturers with 4 inputs. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Fun stuffs. Which line is this thing doing? I don't even know. This one. This one. I have declared and decided. That this machine is getting the encased beams. I'll be honest, I really don't know what this is really supposed to be. Encased industrial beams like this. Like I know about beams. I don't know about this. Like what is something like this actually used for? Like, is this supposed to be a representation of rebar? Because I know rebar, but that's not this. Like, I know rebar. I don't know concrete encased beams like this. Like, I know beams. I know building with beams. But, it seems like a lot of weight to have an encased beam like that. Maybe as a foundation. But again, rebar is foundation mostly. So yeah. Hello. That's your pretty face. My tired baby. My tired dolly. I need the pipes as well, don't I? Hello, Ollie. Are you gonna disturb your sister? My boy. Yes. Is that my Ollie? Hello. It's a pretty boy. That's a pretty boy with his nice clear eyes. He's all healthy now. I'm still giving him the Orbax medicine. But yeah, he's cleaned up. His eyes are clear. He's not teary-eyed. Yes, you're looking around. You want to get my lights? You want to get my lights? You want to bring them down, see what's hiding behind the lights, the strings in the lights? Yes. He wants the things, all of the things. That's a battery that you're pawing at there. Anyway, what do I need again? Excuse me. Machine? Okay. Pipe! Screws, frames. Where even are my... Hi. I will take that. Ollie. He's... Okay, you go explore a window. Sure. This is a splitter, right? Yeah. I can use this to my advantage. Really? You can't do that? Height increase? Well, that's unfortunate. Please. The problem is I can't really go over that easily. So we're gonna go and do our little secondary increase. That's nowhere near aligned. Again, the problem of stuff working in 3 dimensions. No. Bad. Wrong. Okay. Here's the thing. I should totally be able to put a belt over that, right? Realistically speaking, I should totally be able to run a belt from there to there. But no. 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 I can't. It is illegal to run a belt from there to there. Why? Because collision boxes are awful. Because there's a machine there. It takes up the whole box. It takes up the entire space. All the way up here. I can't build even all the way up to the top of that light. The box from the front of that input port all the way up through this entire space to the top of that light and all the way back to the ending output port and down again. It is illegal, even though the actual collision is much smaller. No, I can't place a belt here. So dumb. So stupid. That is the thing. No, so instead what I have to do is I have to get the conveyor to go out in this direction. And then I have to actually send it this way. Really? I didn't actually... Go away. Go away, you. And you. You're leaving. You're repositioning, that's what you're doing. Hi. Hello, my dolly. You gonna groom now? Yeah, she's gonna groom now. She's gonna make herself super pretty. Excuse me? No? I disagree, game. I completely disagree. Look, 1, 2. Hello, babies. I've got both the babies. Yeah, they're both hanging out now on the back of the chair. What's Ollie want to do? Hello, my Ollie. My Ollie tail. And my Dolly. Ollie and Dolly. How you doing? What are you doing? You're gonna be good siblings and groom each other? No? Alright then. How is that legal and yet that not? Alright, you know what? Let's kill this, then try to put this in, and then put this in. Magic! Then we need to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Please God be aligned. There you go. Would you not? Gabba? Are you being good babies? No. Pause her. Are you gonna fight now? Are you gonna fight? Yes, you be good babies. You be good babies, just don't start biting. Because what's gonna happen is they're gonna groom, bite, paw, claw, groom, etc., etc., until the end of time. Could you please align with this? I just want you to go there. That's all I want. Ta-da! Two down. Two to go. Did you just kick your sister off of the back of the chair, mister? Did you just kick her off? Did you want to be up here? Oh, now there he goes. Goodbye, kittens. They must hear something. Motion from other places. Okay, we have a tier 3 and a tier 4. Hey, well, wouldn't you know it, there is a tier 3. Ew. Interesting. That is tier 3. I'll just raise it, I guess. But from here, though? But from here, though? Alright. Fine. Sure. Whatever. This will be the modular frames. Or the whatever frames. Modular. They're frames! Wireframes, whatever you want to call them. An actual use for my bus. Hey. Isn't that glorious? The only reason why I'm doing this is because I'm making 10 frames per minute over here. Right close by. The problem is actually getting them out and about. Really? You won't let me incline? That's a perfect 180, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, should be. Should be. Better be. So, how much of a... That's good. Is that even remotely aligned? Yes. Phew. 'Tis aligned. but it's not correct position. There it goes. And that is that. That just leaves a freaking ton of screws. So many screws that I'm probably gonna tap into those ore nodes over there for the iron. Because my iron is pretty tapped for steel at this area. Yeah. So screws. That's a set of constructors. That is nowhere near remotely aligned. Constructors. I need a lot of screws. How's my base coming along? Those arches, are they my work? Those arches? No, those arches are part of the geometry of the map. Those wonderful arches out there, that's part of just the biome that I'm in. The gigantic elevated set of stuffs out there, that's plastic and rubber. That's my work. How's the base coming along? Ish. It's coming along-ish. I have processed oil into rubber and plastic and am currently awesome sync voiding the petroleum coke at the moment. Oh. That's a lot of power. I hadn't noticed. Yeah, so processing petroleum products uses a lot of power. And the building that I'm about to start operating uses 40 megawatts. Actually, it'll use less than 20 because I'm setting it to 50%. Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. I will need to set up additional power though. We need to go into the 3 gigawatt capacity range. I need to double it. It may be time to double it. That is an immediate need. So 40. 40, huh? That will fit my purposes. It'll need 30 rods, which is actually pretty elegant. Because I can make 30 rods out of 2 of these. Yep. Yep. How in the F? what I wouldn't give for a 2 in, 2 out split merger combo. Two in, 2 out would be great. Ta-da! I don't have kitten. That's a way. That's a way of doing it. Yeah. That's a way. Is it the best way? Heck no, but that is a way of doing 2 into 3 evenly. That should be an even split of stuff. Glorious. As I said, I really wish I had a 2 in, 2 out building for right here. Right here. It'd be so much easier to just do that into that, and that into that, and that out that way, and that out that way, but just, I don't have that building. Don't have a building that can do that. And then, of course, we need to smelt as well. A single smelter is all that is necessary. It's going to be placed back here. It will have a splitter. Splitting. Hello, stuff. You are making that. And yeah, 30 into 30 into 30 into 120. Yeah, 120. I am going to merge that way. And then kittens are doing stuff behind me, making noises. Making lots of noises. Dolly? Dolly? Yeah, where's your baby? She's got a baby in her mouth. She's got her favorite toy in the universe. Of the actual toys. No, I mean, obviously with Dolly, her absolute favorite thing to play with is a very specific type of plastic bottle cap. Her favorite toy in the universe is a little baby dolly. It's I call it the, gosh, what is it? It's the lemur. It's the ringtail lemur. It's not a lemur. It's more like a chipmunk slash squirrel type toy. It's just gray with black ring tail. That therefore lemur, ringtail lemur. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is fine. There you go. So she was carrying it with her mouth and trying to do stuff behind me. Getting into a box. That is not going to look right no matter how much I try. Eh. It's alright. Now I just gotta get ore and power. Oh god, power. Right. Power is a thing. Let's get my microphone actually pointed in my general direction. That would be most ideal. Alright, you. 7. Can you stretch? That's gonna be a hell no. Alright, and then the... I need beams. Good thing I'm at the spot I'm making beams. It's a good thing we're here, because this is necessary. Oh, I need to fix that clipping. Or delete the foundation. Hi. Thank you for beams. Correction, I need to get into the next tier of infrastructure to be able to use encased beams for even faster belt that is being used for completely unnecessary situations that don't actually need the faster belt. Yes. This is how life goes. Using belt that's a lot faster than actually necessary. Da-da-da. Da? Da-da. There. There. Ta-da! Oh, but what if you need to use this for the thingies? I don't care. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. There. Grab. To there. There to there. There to there. And then... power. Cables. Cables would be nice. What happened to my cables? I've apparently used all of my cables on something or other. Buildings, I guess. Ah. I need coffee. Why am I not holding my coffee? Wait. Coffee. just another reminder, I have used area actions a total of once, with the option to spend the resources on. And I did it for Fixmas stuff. For one section of a 3-section build. To get additional decorations, the wreaths. I haven't used it since, and it's just for copy-paste. That's the only reason I have it. Just copy-paste. I need thingies. Where are thingies? Thingies! Thingies, where are you? This way. There you are. Hi. That's better. So much better. Now, let's head on back out. This is not straight. Ah, that is why. This is in the way. Off we go. Hoppity hoppity. Be honest, everyone moves by jumping in this game. If you're not jumping and you have your Blade Runners, you're doing it wrong. You're not a gamer. If you're walking around in a 3D game, you're walking by jumping. Like I don't care what game it is. Satisfactory. It could be. You could be playing Skyrim. You could be playing a freaking MMO. If you're walking around and you have the ability to jump, you're walking around by jumping. That is your primary source of movement. Is you are walking by jumping. And occasionally that means jumping off of cliffs and dying a horrible death. Especially when the game decides it wants to autosave in the middle of your jumping. Because screw you. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. We need one more pole. And then storage. Storage. Oh my god. How's power? I am afraid. I am very afraid. Why you no go? Oh. Right. It'd help if the power line was connected to my power grid. Oh god, that's so close. So the thing is, every single one of my coal power plants is already capped out on the amount of doohickeys, power shards. With one exception. A long, long time ago, I found an initial supply of of coal way out yonder. Hello, Ollie. Welcome. And while I was out there, I placed down 2 coal power plants, but I only had enough cable to connect one of them to the main power grid. after having already built out the coal mining and production. So, we're gonna go out there next. I wanted a lot more protection with me, and I'm definitely not gonna bring my fix-it coupons with me. That seems like a... Oh, I didn't actually assign the recipes. That is not the recipe. That is the recipe. That is the recipe. Autosave complete. Countdown to losing all power once this thing starts moving. What? Huh? Oh, it would help if I actually, completed the build of the belts for for the frames. I moved on without actually doing the thing with the frames. Yeah, that would very much help. Come out this way. And I need you there. That is a proper right angle, by the way. That is just fantastic. Really? Well, it's a good thing I already had one there. Ta-da! Are you ready for heavy modular frames? I'm ready for heavy modular frames. Are you ready for heavy modular frames? It lives. The massive, wide machine lives. It is manufacturing heaviest of heavy modular frames. One whole frame per minute. Maybe. If my other stuff can keep up with it. The developers are adding another level of frame into the game. They're also adding another level of computer into the game, which is going to be so nice. These items were previewed in the advent calendar, by the way. We have them. Copies of them from the advent calendar. They're there for a reason. As a preview of things to come. Of things that I don't believe that we can actually make yet. So, power. First off, I need to, I'm gonna grab some extra concrete. And am I carrying around? Yes, I am. Good. We're going to attempt to do something while we're out in the general direction to get some additional power going on. That is scary. Just a little scary. I've got like there's 6 coal plants out that way. There's another 4 or 5 over on this part of the base from another coal source. But then there's the coal that's way out in the middle of nowhere, and that's where we're going. Yeah, I have more coal over that way. Brace yourself! See, there's the 4 stacks for the generators over there. 5 generators over there. Oh boy. So I'm going over here so that I can deposit a few things into storage. Yeah, very, very specifically, I must deposit these. I do not want to lose those. This is just, I'm not even using this. Why do I have it? Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. Same with the chainsaw. It's like, get rid of it. Don't need it. Eating up my inventory space. Just don't bother. Don't need it. I don't really need much for the Fixmas stuff anyway. Either, or the awesome shop stuff anyway. I've sort of purchased the vast majority of the things I can purchase outside of the statues anyway. And I've just cheated parts for specific milestones out of this. I consider it somewhat cheating anyway. Yeah, we're just... We just got a couple of inverted ramp packs. 7 plus... So 18... 23... If I have 23 more coupons, I can pick up the rest of that stuff and then start saving for all the stupid statues. Which is going to be a lot, by the way. A lot of coupons. Alright, I'm going to take the ramp up here. Because we are going to be on our way to our destination. Yeah... We're gonna have the gun. We're gonna have the gun. We'll see if we can snipe something. Where we are headed. I may want my basher out. My candy cane of doom. On our way. So this is one of my exploration paths, shall we say. A path I used to pretty much exclusively explore. That path up there, that was to get the rubber out here, rubber and plastic, so I don't have to go all the way out to there to get it. But you can sort of see that that stairway ramp out there. Yeah, that's my exploration line. We're heading out towards, actually, that direction, the east, southeast, towards a set of coal patches. Also, I grabbed a few of the slugs along the way, elevated slugs. I just forget if I have a way to actually get down to the coast. I have completely forgotten. If I do a ping for coal, that'll tell me where I'm going. There. Yeah, that's where I'm going. So I have a pathway down right here. Ah, the pathway. The path has revealed itself. This is how we get down, without needing to build anything to get down. We just have to take a little bit of a sinuous way to get there. Go out of our way to take the path. What happened to your guardians? Like, why have your guardians not respawned, Mr. Mercer Sphere? And has that just been sitting there this whole time? Like, where's... Oh, there you are. Hi. death by presence. Yeah, that will come in handy. So that's my power dying. That is where I want to go to get a hard drive. There's a slight problem with that location. There's a very small problem with that location. The last time I was attempting to go out to that location. And that is that, yeah, there's two of those. There's a couple of those guys over there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hi. Thanks for the stuff. Is this a pure iron? Wow. That's nice. I would like to have power, though. Power would be good. I thought I heard my power die, but I guess not. I thought... Oh, yes, it died. On. See, just adding one thingy fixed it. Fixed all of it. You're gonna have that too. Perfection. Perfection. Purriest of perfection. So, it is time to take a brief break. I'm gonna get up, stretch the legs, do all the wonderful things. And when we return, in just a few minutes, I am going to attempt to get that hard drive from that little island with the two thingies that shoot fire and brimstone. It's gonna be great, ideally, now that I know it's there. And since I actually built platforms, hopefully it'll end up okay. But yeah, we'll be right back. And I have returned. Welcome back, everyone. So, there's a hard drive right out there. It needs motors for reference, which is why I brought some. At least I think it does. Anyway, I see a slug. I want slug. Sluggy. But first, excuse me, but die. Thank you for dying. Gimme slug. Thank you for slug. I need a few power shards. Thanks. I need a few of them. I need to research and unlock the Nobelisk detonator. That's what I really need to do to break some rocks to get some violets. So, why did I bring my rebar gun? I brought my rebar gun because that. Oh god, please run and make sure that I actually heal. They just despawned. Hello. Whoops. Are you just gonna... Well, alright then. Well, sure, if you're just gonna... Oh, come on. If you're just gonna run around like that... Great! Intentional! Intentional! I abused the AI. Great. Great job. We have successfully abused the AI. Gimme stuff. Thanks. Mine. We've got screws, industrial beams, encased ones. That is. Anything of value, reinforced plates. 13 heavy modular frames. I can build another manufacturer building with that. Hey! Or we could have built our first manufacturer building with that, if we so needed. So, I think that's about everything that's on the ground floor here. There's another chunk way up high. I don't think that's got anything for us. Oh, hi! Yeah, I don't want to miss... Oh, hi, another... Whoa. Okay. Yes, let's pay a little bit more attention to everything that's on the ground. Like that. 26 heavy modular frames with 20 high-speed connectors. Yeah. That's points. That's stuffs. I like stuffs. Stuffs are good. Crafting bench. Gimme. Power shards. I need one more. I need one more power shard, at least, if not more. We've got to add power shards to these power producing buildings. Hello. Could you not miss, please? Thank you for blasting it. Is this normal? Normal copper next to pure iron. Good to know that we've got yet more resources out here when I need to actually get more resources. So you've got nothing, and you've got nothing. So then it doesn't really matter that I need 4 I need 4 of these things. Oh boy. Wow, that's such a great increase to the overall amount of power that I have available. Woo-hoo. Let's upgrade that to a Mark III. That to a Mark III. That to a Mark III. That and that to a Mark III. That to a Mark III. And that. That I can't afford. Sad face. You're making 30 units per minute. Woo. 30 whole units per minute. Great. 60 with the 2 of those. That's, well, 300 megajoules per second, or 300 megawatts of power. Math is great. 300 megawatts out of 60 per minute for those 2. Just for reference, meaning that if I have capacity for greater than 300 out of these 2 buildings, well, I don't have enough fuel for it. This at 200% is giving 150. Meaning I could have both of these at 200% to get 150 each, and that'll be the maximum of maximum that I can get without adding power shards to those buildings or upgrading their mark level. Which I'm pretty sure I can upgrade the mark level of these miners pretty easily. And of course, that's not taking into account the actual power used for operating the mining drills as well. It's just 300 megajoules per second, aka 300 megawatts, is 60 items per minute of coal. For coal. Not for other stuff, but for coal, pretty much exclusively. I'd really prefer it if those guys never came back, but I don't care enough. Clearly, there's a few enemies that exist in the game that after you kill them, they just will not respawn. That are the protectors of specific things. Like this Mercer sphere over here. There should be a whole bunch of dudes, like 3 dudes, I think, around this Mercer sphere to chase me down. They don't exist. They're gone. I already killed them. The game thinks, I guess, that I've taken the Mercer sphere, but I haven't. I've just left it there. It's a pretty decoration at this point. It's all it really is to me. So let's head on back to our base. We have a base to do stuff at. We have a 10-minute research to start. I've got no idea what the game will want to give me for the alternate recipes. I could cheese it, but I'm not going to. You can totally cheese the hard drives. It does take a while, but you can do it in that you can do a save before you start processing a hard drive, and if it comes up with 3 things that you're not really interested in, you can reload that save that you put from before you put the hard drive in to process, and it will roll a new set of things. It determines the exact 3 options that it's going to give you once you put the thing into the MAM. So you have to sit through the 10 minutes regardless. There's a couple of iron. 3 iron. Wow. Okay, there's a little bit of iron out here. This biome is just all of the resources in the entire game are out here. There's just so many of resources out here. It's astounding. Ooh, another thingy to blow up. Ah yes, I need nuts. I need nuts! Give me nuts! I need all the nuts. The one thing this biome does not have that much of is healing resources. It is a little barren on healing stuffs, which I'm okay with. This is the first time I've ever played this game, and folks told me to play on desert, so I played on desert, the quote unquote advanced start. It's been great. It's been good. It's been good. But this is now the biome that I know, and I am afraid of going into the biomes I don't know, which have all the trees ever blocking my vision of what's ahead of me, where I will suddenly get demolished by gigantic feathered pigs. Hogs, excuse me. I must be accurate in my descriptions. We're back. How many doohickeys have I made? I don't know. Heavy modular frames is what I'm going for there with that statement. You. So... Nobelisks? Nobelisks? With their detonators? Or just begin the stuff. The rifle. Need those oscillators. Excuse me, I could just do that. Hello? Statters? Hello? Color gun? High-speed connectors? I can... Researches. Yeah, first this. First we thingy. I need to climb. Next tier. Then we need to go out this way. This is coal, by the way. We're going to head into a direction of coal because I have set up a little bit of sulfur processing into our black powder out over here. We have one machine making the black powder, which I think is all I really need. For the moment, anyway. Hello, stuff. I need a few of you for research purposes. For research purposes. Let's take a couple. Hope that doesn't put me over the edge on power. That would be not ideal. I will need to go out and tap / saturate a coal patch with power, for power, and that I think is going to be that area we were just at, where I will go in and put down Mark II mining drills on the stuff, try to get a bunch of power cores, as many as I possibly can, and just fill it with a bunch of coal generators. As best I can, anyway. In the alternative, we could waste oil, but I mean, just me saying that should clue you in on my thoughts about using oil for power. Oil is far more limited on the amount of stuff. What I wanted to do was check a thingy. I need inventory. Here. We're going to exchange. We're going to put some black powder in here, as well as those high-speed connectors. And the screws. I don't know even why I have screws. Oh yeah, there's more black powder. Let's consolidate. Oh right, stack size. Whoopsies. Grab that. And get to a voiding station. I suppose I could just place one and grab the thingies. Just, you know, build a sink wherever. Clearly not there. I have an awesome sink up here. That is voiding AI limiters. If I'm actually producing them. Yes. You. Wow, that actually went up quite a 5 coupons. Wow. Hi. 16. This keeps going up. Each successive coupon needs more and more and more and more and more points. I am very tempted to put in the high-speed connectors and other stuff that I've made, but I don't see the point. Not right now, anyway. Alright, you. And we're off to the races. Da-dee-dee-da. This thing is super janky. It feels like trying to control a remote control vehicle. Like an RC race car type thing. And I think that's their intention. I think that's what they were going for. Pretty sure. They wanted this to feel like an RC car. They sure have the sound of the engine, right? For that, excuse me, F to get out. Hi. We have enough. But I need to use at least 10 to make another manufacturer. Unfortunately, we need another manufacturer. You need to be used to make computers. These are going to require copper stuff as well as plastic and more screws. Yay. And more screws. Really? Really? Why that much power? My goodness. That's so much power. So you need circuit boards. Huh. So circuit boards, huh? Plastic. Oh. 10. $20 total sheets. Way more plastic than I'm probably even making. Yeah, just a few things. It's great. How much more time do I have on the thingy? On the hard drive? Again? Yeah. And then I have to get the plastic from there to here. And I need to get the copper. Well, I have the copper sheets. Like, those are here already. We can do stuff with the copper sheets. That much is fine. I need the plastic here. And I need more screws. And I need to process cable from wire from copper. That's not here. I have a copper input, it's just that copper input is being used for other stuff. Is it saturated, though? So this is copper. Right here, this is copper. It's going into 1, 2, 3. 90 per second, huh? How much copper? 120. I have an extra 30 per second out of this. I need some nuts. Why you no nuts? Berries? Could I get some berries? There's one berry. Thanks, game. Thank you for one berry. I have just a little bit of water, by the way, out here. Just 2 full throughput pipes. Mark 1 pipes of water out here. I could have sworn. Oh, hi. 1, 2 more berries. Oh, hi. Thank God. 2 more berries. And then how about over yonder? Do we have even more berries over yonder? Please tell me there are more berries. There's no more berries. There's no more berries, is there? There's berries. Hi. Thank you. Thanks for berries. I'm not going to go any further out. Go out any further, excuse me. Grammar. Stuffs. Pretty sure it's been the 10 minutes by now on the hard drives. Let's have a look. A look-see at the hard drives. You. There. Because clearly we need 2. And we need plastic. Oh, joy. Oh, bliss. Coffee. Do I? Yes, I do. Hi. Cold coffee, but still coffee. I really wish I had my Rocket Fuel Death Wish coffee. I really wish I had Death Wish coffee. The real stuff. I'm very interested in how strong it will end up being with my new method of getting grounds into the reusable K-cups. By the way, we got reusable K-cups. New ones. For Christmas. My mother's partner bought us each a new reusable K-cup set of 1. So we have 3 brand new ones that apparently they seemingly hold more stuff in it. But they're not the brand new ones that are supposed to be coming out that are for the new Keurigs. You know, the brand new Keurigs that have like 5 needles on the top of them, and you can't use the old reusable cups anymore because of that. Because they don't have hole slots in the tops for all of the needles ever. Oh boy! We finally got stitched iron plate. Yeah, I think that's the one, right? That's the best of this set. The steeled frame is just laughable. Yeah, that's just laughable. That is more expensive, is it not? That is much much more expensive. Hold up. Let's go to the wiki. So Satisfactory alternate recipes. Yeah. You there. Inefficient recipes. Please tell me that this is on the list of inefficient recipes. That is called the steeled frame. It is not on the list of inefficient recipes. That I can see unless I'm blind. Is it, what? Hmm. Steeled frames is situationally useful, they call it. Useful if coal is plenty. Steel rods produce 3.2 times as many iron rods per minute for the same number of constructors. On the steeled rod recipe. Huh. Ah, interesting. So if you have the coal to spend, steeled frames along with steel rods would be decent. Okay. Now I know. The heavy oil residue is an efficient recipe, significantly improves the conversion ratio, but the problem is I have zero interest in using oil as power. I have zero interest whatsoever of using oil for power. Because oil is a very limited resource, even by comparison to coal. It would have to outdo it by 5 times at least, in my opinion. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's efficient if I need to use all of it for plastic and rubber. Frankly, I mean, in my mind, I would value the plastic and rubber more highly than generic power. Unless I really need all of my coal for steel. I don't see how that's going to be useful. With a few alternates, you can make one pure node of oil do 40 gigawatts. Well, that would be fine, but it's the process to actually get that into power, too. Especially since have I? Yeah, I just got my previous milestone was to get the ability to actually use the oil for power. I think that was my most recent thingy. There are a total of 8 pure oil nodes. And there are a total of 30 oil nodes. There are 30 oil nodes on the entire map. As for coal nodes, there are 15 pure coal nodes, 29 normal, and 6 impure coal nodes. That's 40. That's 50. 50 coal nodes. Math. Yeah, very large build, and you have to subtract the amount of power that the build uses from the net output. There are 50 coal nodes to 30 oil. That places much greater value on oil, to be honest. I mean, yes, I get it. Oil does actually produce a lot of volume. My answer here is the stitched iron plates. That should be the most valuable of any of these for my current situation. The most resource efficient recipe is what it says on the wiki for stitched iron plates. The number one most resource efficient recipe in the entire game. So it seems to suggest. This is the recipe. Combining with iron wire would remove the need for copper ingots completely, at the cost of a very small reduction in raw resource efficiency. Yeah, that is 100% the choice from this set of choices. And it's only a matter of time, effectively, before I get all of the alternate recipes anyway, through getting all of the hard drives. I just need to make sure that I mark off which ones I've gotten and which ones I haven't. The heavy oil residue is good when combined with diluted packaged fuel for extremely high crude oil to fuel ratios, which can be used for very efficient turbo fuel or plastic rubber via the recycled plastic rubber productions. So what you can end up doing is the recycled plastic and rubber recipes, which are more complex, for your primary production of rubber and plastic in the end, and you'll have stuff for fuel as well out of all that. Yeah, sure. I need to grab stuff. Hi. Thingies. Come here. Do that. I can make thingies now. But I need a... Hello. Oh. One moment, please. We're gonna go right up here. We're gonna go to, this thingy. We're gonna get some inventory space real quick. Hi. I did not know that you were there. Give me thingies. I did not know that you were there. Hi. Yes, mine. In the meanwhile, I need, huh? You. Beacon. Bacon. We need bacons. And screws. Screws. How many of those scanners did I need again? 5? Five. 5 freaking scanners. Really? We need a lot of research, by the way, to get done. This may take a few minutes. Just a few. One of these should have a thingy in it. Where are you? There you are. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. How many of these work or stack? What's the stack size on you? More than 1, which is ideal. So how do these things work? I have not used them. Can be used with the detonator to blow up cracked boulders, vegetation, or other vulnerable targets. Haha. Quote unquote vulnerable. Can I, like, throw it? Or does it just place it where I'm standing? Or what? I don't know. I really don't know. I can find out. This goes into a hand. Does it? Hand? It does not hand. It does not hand. You need the detonator in your hand. Okay. Okay. Sure. I knew the detonator would be in the hand. It's just I didn't know if I had to, like, place it down. It's just the... Alright, it's the ammo. Alright. Sure. Analysis complete. Cool. I now have 5 more inventory slots. Yay. I want the detonator. Gimme detonator. Rifle would be good too, but detonator. Oh, you only need to research one of the nodes. Cool. There was something... Oh yeah, statters. And quickwire. Okay. Let's go and pick up some additional quickwire and statters. Which all of my statters are being used to make motors right now. I need the Nobelisks because there are a few rocks I need to destroy to get at slugs. There's my quickwire. I have a little bit of it. And then right down here, all the way over where the steel is. Ah, yes, that's the other oh god. I have to now transition my reinforced plates to doing the stitched version on all of my factories. This is going to be great. Oh yeah, I'm sure they're fantastic against enemies just as long as I'm not standing anywhere nearby. Because the last thing I need is to literally blow myself up while trying to use it to blow up an enemy. How many of these? Cool. A few. Do I have 2 stacks now? No, just 1 with 16 more. Really? Did I spend? No, I built another manufacturer. Okay, we've got enough now. We've got enough now to place the stack into the milestone. Woohoo! Statters. Hi, gimme. Milestones, engage! I'm not even making the computers yet. I would have liked to do that today, but no. Apparently not. We've got other thingies that needed to get done, and still need to get done, as in more power cap. Ow. Oh, I didn't. Ow. Good. I need to get quartz stuff over as well. I'm currently actually voiding quartz products in the awesome sink because I'm just haven't had a need for it. Oh yeah, it's after noon. I've got one review. I have one whole review to do. Let's get into the proper scene so I can display capture. I have one whole review at this hour. What is it? Transitive or intransitive? Is it to raise or to rise? This is to raise. Rise. We'll see it again in 2 hours. Great. Thanks. Off we go. Yet again. I'll never get it right. I'll eventually get it right after months and months and months. How I haven't made the mistake with to lower, or to get lower thus far, is beyond my comprehension. Off we go to the hub. Maybe our tech is done by now. It's only 3 minutes, right? Worst part is, I'm pretty sure I had completely burned that review before I went on vacation mode for 2 years. So we did stuff. We've hello stuff. Another hand slot, huh? For another 100 thingies? Do I even have another 100 thingies? I think I've got 50 thingies. Yeah. In the meanwhile, 3 seconds. Sure. Hello. More things. Supercomputers, huh? So what exactly is programmable about the programmable splitter? I don't know. And then what is this? The power pole is good. I sort of want the power pole in the pocket dimension. I don't know about even remotely attempting to do supercomputer. That sounds like pain incarnate. So I brought statters over for something. This. I have smart splitters. That's the programmable splitter I'm asking about. One option. Oh, so you can like do multiple. Why would one have multiple things on a belt? Like why? Why would one have multiple things on a belt? That is useful. Of course I would need more nuts. Do I even have bacon? Oh, hi. I've got a few berries. I've got a few berries hanging out. I have no bacon. Oh yeah, there's the new frame. A fused modular frame. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. I apparently need bacon. And nuts. I need another object scanner. Because I actually need one for me. And I could use that extra hand slot too, so we're gonna go up and over to pick up some more black powder. Pick another couple of stacks of black powder. In the meanwhile, where is... Oh yeah, and I need to actually make the Nobelisk detonator. And blow stuff up with it. See how big the blast radius is. See how much we can kill ourselves with it. Because that right there is a violet slug. You can't see it at this draw distance, but that violet slug is behind a cracked rock. And we need to blow it up to get to that slug. That's 5 power shards for that slug. I need infinite amounts of power shards. Infinite. I could just, like, get that one, can't I? Oh, no. The answer to that is no. I do not want to just go and get that one. Because that is bees. And bees can go screw themselves. I know I can just kill the bees with my basher, but no. That's pain and suffering and death. Oh yeah, I got the scanner again because I can actually scan for bacon. Bacon! There is no bacon in the vicinity. I am sad. I need bacon. There's some over in that direction. Where's my... Hi. I need... You. Go. Nuts? Oh, there are nuts. Somewhere. Bacon. Show me the bacon. I need the bacon. Bacon! Bacon! Before I go too far away, let's make the detonator, or at least see what's involved in making the detonator. Okay, you. Detonator. 5 additional scanners. Do I have vacuum tubes yet? I do. Yes. Technically, the hyper tubes. Yeah, I've got hyper tube access. I could do that and have nice fast ways of going places, but I've not really dabbled in any of this. I have not dabbled. So is entrance also exit? I would hope that entrance is also exit. And I don't even know the mechanic and how it works either. We need to experiment. I'm gonna sneeze. Apparently not. Apparently I'm not gonna sneeze. It came and then it went. Don't you hate it when that happens? I need cables. Wires. Hi, that's cables. I need Wires, wires, wherefore art thou? Right here. Wires, hi, gimme. Could probably use more of other things too, but for now. Progression! Boom. Bacon. More screws. I need more screws. It's like 50 screws, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Seriously? Detonate the everything. We got another hand slot. Fantastic. We have been upgraded. What even can I get here? This is two different recipes for the same thing that this stuff unlocks. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure on that. The object scanner improvements, I would hope, unlock the ability to scan for crash sites. I would like to be able to scan for crash sites, please, game. That would be most appreciated. So, reload. You reload by grabbing an obelisk. Cool. Great. Fantastic. I need to climb. I need to get up there. To the tippy top. This, doesn't destroy your own stuff, does it? I would not be surprised if it blew up my own stuff. And me, especially, but my buildings. This purple/violet slug has been taunting me for eons and eons. And now I get to have my revenge. So, boop. Oh. 2? Boop. That's like so unimpressive of range. These are sticky bombs. That changes everything. That's how I should think about these. They're sticky bombs. You put them on top of an enemy and it just sticks to an enemy, doesn't it? And you can just blow them up. Just step away from the enemy and blow them up. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these also launch you? Do they not? If I put it on the ground and blow them up at my feet, it'll likely kill me, but also throw me high into the air. There is a mod, I think, that is like to do exactly that. Launch thyself with nobelisks. So that was one of the slugs. There is another behind a rock that is nearby, / there are more rocks that need the destruction treatment. I forget exactly where all the rocks are that need the destructive treatment, but I can think of two. One of which is somewhere over here. In this generalized direction. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold up. You had bacon, didn't you? Apparently not. Apparently not. There was a secret down here. I've already retrieved it, but I thought there might be bacon down there. Oh well. There's a thingy. Ta-da! Yellow! Thank you. Thank you, Yellow. Thank you for things. I've already got the thing out of this. We have been here already. This was the first one that I opened. Oh, hi. Ooh. Ooh, can you, Did you run away from me? Got him. I heard a mew. Mew? Where's Dolly? I heard a Dolly. Where's a Dolly? Oh, there she is. Bye-bye. It's Dolly. She's back. Hi. How's the girl? That's a pretty girl, that pretty Dolly. Yeah, she's my pretty baby. My pretty baby. She wants to leave. She wants to leave? Why did she want to leave? She came and meowed at me. Huh? She came and meowed at me, the pretty Dolly. Yes, with her pretty new collar. Baba? Baba? How's a baby? She's so small. She's so small compared to her brother. She's such a pretty girl. And yet she beats him up all the time. So, yeah, we did a thing with the detonator. Successfully killed a doohickey. Monstrosity. Oh, now you're gonna groom? Now you're gonna groom next to me? Sure. You do that. I'm gonna blow up some rocks. Now that I have the explosives. Could you please? There we go. Up and over. Ooh. Nuts. We need more nuts. We need all of the nuts. There's the rock I was looking for. As I had said, There were a couple of other rocks. Boop. I'm almost out of these. Why is it only a green? That's slightly disappointing. Let's, clear these out. You. You. And you. 8 whole power shards out of all that. Huzzah! This is a normal copper? Yes, normal copper. This is a normal iron, I think, as well. Double normal iron. Yeah, with Mark IIs, so a lot. And that is impure, I think. Yes. Gosh, my memory is sometimes in a league of its own, other times in a league of its own. Oh, there's my water. I have run out of coffee, so water it is for now. What's next? I need power. That is definitely required. I have power cores, or power shards, whatever, to go over and improve my power. A little bit, not by a ton. We also need to set up... Why did you go down by so much? You were at like 13, 1400. You even spiked 17. Why are you now 11? I guess I have backed up on something again that I wasn't backed up on before? Maybe. Oh, you know, it was probably the frames filling the belt and then refilling at 10 per minute. Yeah, that was one part of it. Also the stuff's there. Just all of the buffers refilling as the belts got filled. I have a few modular frames. Just a few. And how about you over here? You! Circuit boards. Plastic. Copper sheets. I've got both of those that I can bring in. I need to bring in the plastic. I need to bring in / make additional screws. And I need cable. How much cable? 22. I'm assuming I did. Oh. I'm assuming I didn't put a Mark II mining drill on top of a copper node that I haven't tapped yet. / used the ore in. Of course. Of course. I'm gonna put that there, even though I'm not gonna use it. That's a floating rock. I know a place where there's another set of rocks I can blow up. I don't think there's anything under it, but there's rocks. How many nobelisks? 3. I may need more. I really don't want to actually make the computers right now, or do any of this. I'd rather explore, mainly because there's no chance I'll actually be able to finish the computers, and I don't like stopping in the middle of the build, and it's just gonna take a while to properly do, because we need to do copper smelting into wires into cables. Maybe also while I'm here, instead of using this line of the sheets, make sheets for this. And I need to bring the plastic. I need to go all the way up to this platform here, get the plastic down and over, and I need to do the logistics on the entirety of the manufacturer to start actually making the computers. And all of that jazz. So, let's make a few more nobelisks. Just a few. I should have done this over there where I actually had all these steel pipes. And be on our way. So if I just go walking straight down this line, I will come across another set of explodable rocks. I don't know what's under them. It doesn't appear to be a slug underneath these, but they exist, and I would like them to not exist anymore. So that's where we're going to go and what we're going to do. This is part of my initial set of just a bunch of foundations, elevated foundations that I've used as an exploration tool over the course of this, because I really don't know what the map really looks like at this point. I mean, yeah, I've got the interactable map to help with some of the locations of things, but until you actually see the three-dimensional environment, you don't really know what it means, what the interactive map really is telling you about, because it's really hard to accurately process in your mind topography. Like, even if you look at a topographic map, this is something I've struggled with a bit, even through my geology degrees. Even topographic maps, which show you how the three-dimensional structure looks, you can't really visualize it all that well. Like, sure, you can get the numbers, but until you actually see something, the actual height of something, it's gonna be difficult. Is that a violet on top of a thing up there? That is a violet slug on top of one of these. I don't even know what they are. Gas trees. This is what I was thinking about. This pile of rocks. That's totally a violet. How much stuff do I have? A lot of concrete. Not a lot of rods, though. So, there, I don't know what's underneath this. it doesn't seem to be anything. It's just here. This stack of doom. Oh. Oh. How disappointing. There is a pure Caterium node somewhere that has stuff on top of it to blow up. That thought just crossed my mind. I did come across that at some point. So it was you. You are really tall. You are way up there, huh? How many ramps is it gonna take? A lot is the answer to that. Let's see. Let's go all the way out here. Point it in the general direction of the thing. Hold it. Keep on going. Alright, we're getting closer. We have a winner. Thank you, Smart Mod, so much for existing. La dee 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 da dee doo. That is mine. My glorious violet slug. On top of the tallest thing of gas. Magic. It's magical. It's floating in the air. Thank you for the 5 shards. So, the map. Hi. This is the map. You can see my exploration lines very clearly from here. Let's be quite careful. So I've went all the way out there. I went up and over into that biome that I'm a little bit too high up. And everything is fog by the time I get out there. So I can't really see the floor, which is, you know, counter to the point. Stuff out there, some exploration, whatever, just, yeah. I'm trying to figure out where things are. There's a few, wreckages about the place. We got that one today, that's down there, that I built out to. Do not jump down a ramp. That's just dumb. Don't do it. Yeah. So things. Oops. Back we go towards our base. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. We now have 13 cores. I want to go down. I want to go down. I want to go over to the coal place. So we can add just a little bit more power. Oops. Can I make 2 of you? 3 of you, actually? Why 3? You'll see. Ah, I don't have enough pipe. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Well, it would have been nice. So a Mark 1 miner uses one of those portable miners. So when you upgrade to Mark 2, it will consume the 2 portable miners in your inventory, but also give you back 1. So you end up with 1 in your inventory, but you need to have 2 in order to start the process of building the Mark 2 for whatever reason. You need the full cost of the building before you get refunded the cost of the previous tier of building. Even if there's the same ingredient used in both tiers, it won't just use it for you. It won't just charge you the difference in cost, shall we say, to do an upgrade. It's rather frustrating. So that's why I made 3, even though I would upgrade 2 of these to Mark 2, it's because we'd get 1 back, and we'd end up with 1 spare. Regardless, though, I need power cores to increase you. Now, I could add the extra power core to each of these. But what this will mean is that I will need to add an extra set of power cores to my other miners. Because 187.5, that's 350. Okay, let's think of it this way. Or 360. 70, I don't know. It's more than what can come out of these. So I'm just gonna make sure that these can output enough. Wow, there's so few impure coal nodes that I had to find and tap into the few that still exist that are about the place. I think there's something else down there, another one way off in the middle of nowhere. Great. So now it should be without question that these should be capable of producing the full amounts at any given amount of time, at any given point in time. And the fact that there are 2 here is very intentional. 91, 180. Oh boy. Question. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is not a power core. I don't think I had enough. But I do actually have enough to just add 1. That's going to be more efficient. Where was this wire? Cable. Um, I need a thingy. And then I should be able to safely remove both of these. And it will be the same amount of stuff. Water. For cheaper power. Less power required. Good. Fantastic. Whew. We did it. Slightly more power. If I actually had the pipes to upgrade these to Mark IIs, I would absolutely do so. That would double again the amount of coal coming out of these. I could just throw in the max amount of stuffs and be like, oh hey, these would produce 150 each. I would have up to 300 coal. Consider that my current max belt is 270, not 300. I could make this look nice as well. That would be ideal. Make it look nicer. There's much nicer ways of being able to deal with all this. And I could have a line of 6. I could have 6 of these coal generators going with all the things, but I would still need way more power shards. And I would need 4 more waters. 4 more water buildings. Ah, the monolith. My stairway ramp. We'll see it for miles and miles. The ramp to the top of the tree. If you can call it a tree. The pod of gas on a thingy. On a trunk. I don't even know what to call it. It's a thing. Pod. From getting the violet that was up there. I am not going to go into the poison cloud of doom and destruction to get another thingy. So there's, I think that's yellow in there. It's hard to tell with the color at this dusk. Dusk? I'm assuming it's dusk. As everything is going orange. A little hard to tell the color of the slugs at times between the green and the yellow. Pretty easy to tell the violet, but a little harder on the yellow versus green. I can blow up the poison plants. Yes, I can. But you have to get close enough to blow them up. Yeah, so the things I saw back there were not plants. They were poison-producing structures. Which I guess you can't just get rid of. You know what I'd like to get rid of? The giant freaking pod trees. Those trees out there, too. I want to destroy everything. I want to destroy all life on this planet. Can I do so? I hope so. But some things aren't actually trees. Some things are terrain. Actual terrain. Like there's a tree out that way. Oh gosh, so many slugs. Shining at me. Taunting me. Wanting me to go and collect them. But no. We must return to our base. And end off the stream. It is now officially that time. for ending off the stream. It is the turn of a new hour, which also means that, I have more reviews. I have more reviews to do. Quick question, was that, Agaru to rise or to raise? I have forgotten already. What was that word we've been looking at? To rise or to raise? I always forget. Because something tells me in an hour from now, when that review comes back up, I'm going to say it's to raise. And I'm going to be wrong. Yeah, these things. These things I would like to destroy, but I don't think you can. I braved that poison to get the doohickey that was there. Slug. But yeah, that is the scheduled stream for the day today. Do I have reviews? Do I? I do not. I do not have reviews on this hour. I have 4 reviews at the next hour, followed by 5 more on the next hour, and then this evening, and apparently when I get up in the morning, a lot more. Great. With that, folks, we're going to save. What did we do today in the stream? In Satisfactory, we automated the production of heavy modular frames. That's about it, really. We automated the production of the heavy modular frames, and we took a bunch of techs. I have a few more inventory slots now, as well as an extra hand slot. We got Nobelisk, and the ability to blow up rocks. We've blown up rocks, gotten more power cores, improved the output of stuffs. I keep calling them power cores. They're power shards. Stuffs. We got stuffs and things happening. Techs. Progression. The progression is real and happening. And, yeah, when we next meet, I need to start automating the computers, because that is the... This is gonna hurt. That is the last thing for the milestone that I'm currently working on that will give me access to Mark IV belts. Glorious Mark IV belts and lifts. That's going to use all of my encased beams, but we'll deal with that when we get to that. Yeah, I can shove that stack in there and feel comfortable. Computers are next. With that, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you have enjoyed today's stream, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff below the video. You can, of course, hit that great big blue join button down there to become an erudite otaku and turn that blue button gray. You can also support me on Patreon at patreon.com/otakushowboat if you are so inclined and able. And I will, of course, be back tomorrow, I hope, with Factorio content, and then on New Year's Day, assuming I don't have any other plans, I currently don't, with more of this playthrough. I hope to see you all on the next one.